This video will demonstrate how to scale the design that is in the memory of the machine for embroidery. Be aware, however, that this will not change the stitch count, only the size. Therefore, it's important that if you need to increase or decrease the sewing size of a design more than, say, 5 or 10%, it's better accomplished using a computer software program that will change the stitch count to accommodate the increase or the decrease in the size of your design. If you have the design on the screen that you wish to decrease or increase the size of, you're going to first need to release the design by tapping the Embroidery Confirm Release icon. Touch the green arrow for OK. The design will go away on your screen in the display. Then you're going to touch your parameters icon, and it will bring you up to a menu that has X and Y scale as your first option. The default is 100 by 100, meaning it's going to sew 100% size in X and 100% size in Y, or horizontal and vertical. Touch the XY scale icon, and that'll bring you up to a menu that will show you the X scale at 100 and the Y scale at 100. You can touch the little eraser. It'll make that blank. So we could say we want this to sew at 95% in X. We touch the Y, eraser, and 95 in Y in order for it to scale relatively the same both in X and in Y. You'll notice in the little parentheses out here it gives you a 50, 200 both for X and Y. That means the maximum you can scale it down is to 50%, and the maximum you can scale it up to is 200%. But again, keeping in mind it will not change the stitch count, and that can cause some real problems in your embroidery if you try to increase or decrease the size of the design more than 5 or 10%. Once you've set the X and Y scale to the percentage of the sew out design you want, touch the green check mark for OK. It'll bring you back to the screen previous, and you'll notice now that it says 95, 95. Touch the exit key to come out of that menu. Touch the embroidery ready key in order to bring up the menu again for embroidery. Touch the green check mark to process the design, bring it up onto your screen, and now the size of the design is at the 95% in X and 95% in Y that we set on the previous menu.